Hi, welcome to your 2017 Love and Relationship reading. I'm Psychic Medium Eric, bringing you your Gemini's, your 2017 overall energies for love and relationships for the year of 2017. I want to thank all my subscribers, old and new, for tuning into my videos. It's been a joy and pleasure bringing them to you. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough, and I can't thank you guys enough. It's been great. Like I said, I love all your comments. I love everything. I just love you guys have been so great to me. Like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. And like I said, these videos are coming out. Like I said, these bonus videos. I'm giving you an overview of next year. What to look for, the energies for next year. Almost like I said, it's almost like I'm giving you kind of a glimpse into what's coming up for you guys next year. Like I said, hopefully hopefully you'll take this information forward for you guys. And like I said, it's a joy and pleasure doing these readings for you. Like I said, you've been nothing but good to me, so I really appreciate it. And as always, if you want a private reading, just check my description box and you get all the information you need for a private reading. So now, Geminis, without further ado, let's get started on your overall reading for love and relationships. Let me grab some energy first, my little energy drinks. Okay, here we go. Overall energy is the High Priestess, the Listen, and the Sun card. Excellent energy for next year. We're looking at a very intuitive year for love and relationships for you, and you also got Sun, so you've got some happy times with relationships this year. But also doing your reading is very interesting because you've set your sights higher next year. I feel like you're not going to settle for relationships next year. You're not going to settle for unwanted relationships next year. You're gonna set you know what you want. The messages I got for you for love and relationships next year is set your sights higher. What this is telling you is to increase your standards and and expect more from yourself. Don't settle. So this is basically telling you don't settle for relationships that aren't going to be good for you. All right. It's also going to be time of you got double healing here also. The healing heart and the comfort card, which is very, very interesting. So like I said, so some of you Geminis had a bad year last year from relationships. You're carrying over a healing energy from this year. So I feel like you guys are going to be setting your sights very high this year. Like I said, like the card says, you know what? You don't have to settle with relationships. You know what you want. You know what to manifest. Never, ever settle. And that'll help with the healing process. Healing heart, and you guys, I feel like you're healing. You could be healing from relationships that maybe 2016 has not been good for Geminis. This could be a year of healing and a year of new experiences, and you're really going to be asserting your authority. Like I said, you are going to be you're going to be setting your standards very high for love and relationships this year. And you start off the year, like I said, you're starting off the year with the lead card or the Emperor card and the Magician card. I mean, that's basically telling you you're setting your sights higher. You're setting your standards higher, and you're sticking to it. You're manifesting what you want because you're really, this is going to be a year about setting, like I said, with relationships. You're going to set your standards, and if people don't meet your standards, you're going to have any of it. Beginning of the year, you also got the Flow card, which is a Wheel of Fortune and a Death card. Yep. Clearing away whatever you don't want, you're clearing it away. You're saying, nope. If this relationship is not working for you, you're going to say, nope. I'm setting my sights higher. I want something different. I deserve something different. And this is all going to help with healing process. So if there's any issues that have to be healed this year, they're going to be healed. All right, like I said, with the overall energy of the Sun, the High Priestess, you're really listening to your intuition. You're not settling anymore. You're setting your bar pretty high. And you know what? You have every right to set your bar high, especially when it comes to love and relationships. You know what you want, and you know what you need, and you know what's right for you. So you're setting the bar very high. So you're going to be probably with your partners, you're going to be setting the barrier high for them too. And if they don't meet it, I feel like a lot of you are going to say no. You're going to be saying, you know what, this just isn't for me. And you know what, bye. I'm clearing it off. I know what I want. and I know what I don't need. I'm setting my bars higher, and I deserve the best that's for me. So it's going to be a year about relationships, about what you want. This is going to be about what you want and what you need. And you're really going to act upon it. Like I said, always follow your intuition, because like I said, you've got the sun, so the overall energy of the year, so that's very good. And like I said, you've got double healing cards here, so if there's anything that needs to be healed, it's a healing year for you. Like I said, you're not going to settle this year. You're going to basically, go after what you want. Next card you got is, oops, dropped it. Oop, hold on a second. Here we go. You got the Trust card, and you've got the Star card. So basically, it's telling you everything is going to turn out fine. Trust your intuition. You've got hope. You've got inspiration. You've cleared away. You set your sights higher, and guess what? You're going to have new love coming in for you. And like I said, if you're coming into this year with relationships that aren't working, guess what? They're gone. You're going to be history. Next card you got in the beginning of the year is the Throat. This is the I Speak card, and you speak the Tower. You're saying, you know what, if this ain't working, I'm done with this. You know what, I want to build a new foundation. And also your relationship reading, this is very interesting, because you've got a lot of the numerics in your, you've got a couple of 9s, you got 2 9s, you've got 2 4s, and you also got, actually I take it back, you got 3 4s. So relationships, that's about building foundations. And you also have you have new 9s. So that means you have 2 9s. So you're coming up on new you're coming to the end of cycles. And I feel like with this cycle that you're going to be going through this year, you're cutting out a lot of stuff that's not serving you. You're going to be speaking it too. You're going to be like, if this ain't serving you, you say, nope, I don't want this no more. I don't have to settle. You're really going to be building your stability this year. And you got a couple of other cards too. Yeah, like I said, you got a couple of 5s too, which means a little instability with relationships. But I feel like any of the instabilities, you're going to be clearing up, because like I said, you're not going to tolerate it anymore. So there is a little bit of instability around relationships this year, but guess what? You're not going to tolerate it anymore. You really, like I said, you're really focusing on what you want, and you're really focusing on yourself, and you're focusing on self-healing, which is very important. Like I said, at the beginning of the year, if you're coming into this with relationships that are not working, you are not having it anymore. You're basically going to say, I'm done. I want something else. I want to build on something else, and I want to do something else, and I want to see new people, because this just ain't working. You're not the right person for me. And you're going to be saying, you know what? I'm setting my sights higher. All right, now mid-year, you've got the Just Breathe card, which is the 4 of Swords. And you've got the Empress. So basically, now we're coming into mid-year, where you're saying, you know what, you've done what you had to do at the beginning of the year. Now you're taking a little bit of a break, but you also got the Empress card. So I get the strangest sense, after all this clearing away, new love comes in, and new partners. What you desire is going to start to manifest. Yep. You've also got challenging times, and you got the Strength card. I think the challenging times for you will be, because I feel like you guys are going into this year with a new mindset, so the challenging times might be more of an internal battle. This is where it's going to be very important this year to follow your intuition. And like I said, you got the Sun card, so follow your intuition this year, and it won't lead you astray. And I feel like that's very important. Because like at mid-year, look what else you got mid-year. You also got you got Joy and Stability and the Hanged Man. So basically, like I said, you're looking at things from a whole new perspective, and guess what? You've got Joy and Stability. You're like, I cut out what I don't need. I cut out what I don't want. Now it's time for me to look for a partner that I want. Someone who's going to meet my needs, and I don't have to settle no more. And you're going to be like, and you're not settling next year for more. Like I said, you set your sights high, you set the barriers high, and you're going to be picking your partners very carefully, because you've got the Joy and Stability, and you've also got the Hanged Man. So you're looking at things from a whole different perspective. And like I said, with these 4s in your reading, you're really working on stability with relationships. You're looking at stability. And look what else mid-year that's coming up. You got the transformation card, the death, the release, the moon. What that's telling me is you're releasing your illusions. You're releasing what, like I said, you're not settling anymore. So you're releasing those illusions now. You're saying, you know what? I've got clarity. I got clarity of thought. All this settling for the wrong people, it's over. It's done. I'm past that now, and I'm moving on to, guess what? You're moving on to spreading your wings, and the high priestess again. You're gonna be like, after that transformation process, you'll be like, you know what? I'm spreading my wings. I'm spreading my wings, and I'm just basically, you know what? Like I said, like I said, you're gonna be trying different things. Like I said, I could see some of you trying different things. I mean, some of you might be trying some internet dating. Some of you might be you really putting yourself out there, and you're gonna hit on it too. All right. Next card you got is the change your focus, and then you got the devil card on top of that, which is telling me to release. You've got a lot of change coming this year, so it's telling me to release those fears. I feel with the devil card in this relationship reading, I feel like it's more excessive fear. And you have to release that. You have to release it. Once you release that fear, I just feel like don't let fear hold you back. Go out, spread your wings, find that person who is right for you. And guess what? You find and you shall seek it and you shall receive. Release the fear because it will happen for you. And some of you will have new relationships coming in that might make you look at it from a different perspective. In other words, a new relationship coming in could make you look at, kind of like you look at your past relationships and say, well, why did I settle for that? You know what? So some of you have new relationships coming in, and you'll be looking at your past relationship and going, why did I settle for that? Stupid. You know what? You'll be like, that was stupid. But you know what, though? It's a learning year for you guys, too, very much so. Next, you got the Seat card and Judgment. So basically, you're having an awakening. And like I said, the trumpet sounding, you guys are wide awake, and you're ready to push forward. Like I said, you're spreading your wings. Your awakening couple, your awakening is coming. And like I said, you also got a couple of tens in your reading because the Wheel of Fortune is number 10. Guess what? Completion of a cycle. And this is the Nine of Wands, the Rest and Reconsider card. But I feel like you're putting a lot of work in this year. I feel like it's going to be a very tiring year for relationships. I'll be honest with you. It's going to be a very tiring year. But guess what, though? It's all going to be worth it. I feel like some of you have new relationships coming in that's going to make you, like I said, make you look at your past relationships and go, oh God, why did I do that for? Like I said, you're setting your sights higher now. So you're only looking for people now who can help you heal and who can meet your needs. And that's the most important. I feel like for Geminis, it's going to be very important to find those people there. You have to get out and spread your wings. I feel like a lot of you are going to be spreading your wings and doing that and clearing away what doesn't serve you right now. Like I said, you got a lot of tens, completion cycles, nine. You got nines, which means the cycles are almost coming towards an end. Like I said, you got fours, which is about stability and building your stability. So you're building stability this year. Like I said, with the tower, you're speaking the tower. You're saying, you know what doesn't serve me is gone. And once you clear that away, lo and behold, that right person will be there for you. So a lot of you have people coming in. Some of you could be. I'm actually getting a couple of you will be going. Some of you will be going with a fire. I'm getting fire and earth. I just got, just like out of nowhere. So some of you will be dealing with Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, or a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So I just got that out of nowhere. So that could be a potential partner for you. And I feel like this partner coming in is really going to help you look at yourself and look at make you look at things from a whole new perspective. Like I said, it's time to clear away any past issues that you've had with relationships. Or if you're carrying something in from 2016, you know what? If it hasn't been a good year for dating for you guys, or a good year for relationships, it's time to let those go and come into 2017 with setting your sights higher. And once you set your sights higher and clear it away, guess what? That's when that person comes in for you. The right person comes into you, because you always want to attract what you want. Never attract, like I said, because if you don't attract what you want, you'll continue to attract what you're used to. So always focus on what you want to attract. Because if you say, I just want to attract a mate, the problem with that is you're going to attract the same person who you went out before that did not work. So you have to be specific when you want to manifest something. You say, I want to manifest a relationship. This is what I want in a relationship, and this is who I want. That's what you have to manifest. A relationship that you want. All right. Otherwise, you'll continue going the same cycle. Like I said, you've got the skills and the determination to do it this year. This year, you will do it, I feel like. And then you'll have a partner waiting for you who will be a soulmate partner and who'll definitely help you release anything else that has to be released. And like you'll be looking at this whole year. When you finish up the year, you'll be looking at the whole year and say, wow, so much change for me. It's been all positive. You know what? It's going to be a great 2018. Yep, you're going to be going into 2018 with a lot of confidence and a lot of knowledge. And also done a lot of healing this year. But yeah, I feel like if you're coming into 2017 with relationships that aren't working, they're just going to be dead. They're going to be gone. You're going to be saying no more of this. I'm setting my sights higher. And now guess what? Right after you do that, someone comes right in and says, here I am. This is the person you want. This is the person you desire. And this person will be waiting for you. Yep, and that's the overall messages I'm getting from this reading for you guys, for you Geminis. So, like I said, it's gonna be a very interesting year. When I laid out your reading for relationship, I thought it was very interesting, and it was like I said, everything will be fine for you guys out there. Again, I want to thank you, Geminis, for turning into my videos. It's been a great pleasure bringing you this reading. I hope you've taken something out of it, and I hope you've applied some of the knowledge and taken it into next year. Like I said, I can't thank you enough for tuning into my videos. It's been a great joy and pleasure bringing this to you. I mean, like I said, you guys have been great. And I want to wish everyone out there a happy holidays and an excellent new year. Like I said, and guess what, guys? I will be back next year. All right. I hope you've enjoyed this. Again, happy holidays and a happy new year for you Geminis out there.